Hi everybody, my name is Luca Baroni. I am director of the MARV Museum in Gradara, and this evening we are here with Keita Miyazaki, who is presenting his first solo show in Italy, Post-Apocalyptic Bloom. Hello Keita, and welcome to Gradara. As a first,
Hi, Luca.
as a first question,
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, Post-Apocalyptic Bloom, what is this exhibition about? What does it represent? And what are your works, which we can see here, telling to us?
So my works are kind of vision of post-apocalypse. So it's come from the Christianity, and it means a kind of end of the world. But so the title means apocalyptic bloom, which means something happen after the post-apocalyptic image. So blooming something in the kind of good way, positive, something happen after the post-apocalyptic. That's the title and the meanings.
And this is also the intersection between paper, which is very gracious, very delicate, very colorful, and this very strong scrap metal, which I found incredibly interesting and strong. So you put together these two materials which are so different, but they go together so well.
Actually, scrap car parts, for me, meaning is industrial kind of this kind of object, and for me, the paper parts are kind of handmade, kind of human practice. Actually, I wanted to combine together to recreate the world. So that's the meaning of rebirth of material. So that's why I try to combine together.
So it's industrial and craftsmanship joined together.
Exactly.
Thank you. So it is not the first time you come to Italy. You told me you have been to Rome and to Venice before. So as an Italian curator, I wanted to ask, what is your relationship to Italy? How do you look at Italian art? Do you look at it at all? Is it interesting for you? How does Italy affect or does not affect your work?
I think Italian art does affect on my work, I think, because many artists use a kind of scrap material as well, and they respect rust on steel. That feeling I also have in my mind, in my side. So I think I feel the kind of good relationship between me and the Italian culture.
This is very interesting. Also, I was thinking that in old times, when like the armies won battles, they used to take the cannons and to melt them down to make monuments. And in this case, this created in my mind a relationship with your work, because it is scrap metal which becomes reused again and becomes a work of art after being used for a different purpose. In this case, car parts, while once it was cannons and guns and so on. And so you have been to Italy before, but yesterday I think has been your first time in Gradara. And we are very proud of having you here in the MARV Museum and to host your first solo Italian exhibition. So even if you have been here only a few hours, I wanted to ask you, what are your first impression of this very strong place which Gradara is? How's your feeling of the landscape and of the place?
Actually, yesterday I arrived here, but I felt a kind of the heaviness of history from this atmosphere because of the castle and also the, how can I say that, the facade or surface of the architecture has a kind of different type of the surface, and also nature. There is a relationship between nature and the world, material. I can see the kind of confliction and also integration between material and nature. Actually, I'm very impressed kind of that the environment in Gradara, because I respect that kind of heaviness of the history. Because I can see from the wall or castle and from outside, and in my work I also respect of the surface of the scrap car metal parts, because these last have also own history itself, because it's there are so many industrial car parts of this, so many multiple, but this part has an original language on it because of the relationship between nature and metal. So I had a kind of similarity or kind of good feeling between Gradara and me. That's the kind of first impression I had yesterday.
Well, thank you. We are very happy of having you here. We hope you will come back, not just for take this out and dismantle them. Again, very welcome to you. Welcome to Gradara. Welcome to the Marche region. We are so proud of having you, and we hope that this collaboration is the starting of something new. So thank you again.
Thank you so much for the opportunity for me.
Thank
Amazing. Grazie mille.
Grazie.
Grazie.